everyone, StacyBurke here. I'm in the bathroom, as you can tell, with my favorite shower curtain. I have a new shower curtain. I just got done swimming, so I took a little shower. All I did was put on some eyelashes. My hair's in a bun. This is a romper I bought a long time ago. It's so cute. However, when you buy rompers and you wash them, I like to wash them in hot water and stuff. Shrinky McShrinky. So it's only safe for at home. I can't bend over in it. It was really cute until it shrunk. So now I'm just wearing it here. I'm just a little depressed right now because I've been buying concert tickets like crazy. I bought for Placebo, She Wants Revenge, and Roger Waters. And I'm waiting to get Roxy Music tickets, but they're very expensive. And then I want to see Sparks, and I found out Sparks is playing this weekend, but it's a festival, and the tickets are like $400. I can't afford that, especially it's a festival. It's an all-day thing, and Sparks only play a little bit. I don't care about any other bands. I just want to see the Sparks. So I'm really depressed with that, and I'm still got to get tickets for Panic in the Disco and Bauhaus. So I'm just going to go broke buying tickets. Anyway, I'm full. I ate lunch, so I'm very full right now. But I realize it's been 4 weeks. It's been a month since I did the Playboy Q&A. So I thought I would sit down. Here the acoustics are good. The lighting's good. Hopefully my roommate doesn't come in because this is kind of his bathroom. My bathroom's in the other room, but I'm going to start doing this. So let's get started with the Q&A. Oh, in case you're new, I was Hugh Hefner's girlfriend, and Bridget, Holly, and Kendra, the girls next door, blah, blah, blah. I do a Q&A about Playboy. And how I get my questions, how I harvest my questions, is you comment on the recent video. So right now, I'm answering all the questions, so you're not going to get your question answered unless you comment below this video, because the next video, I'll take questions for this video. So any other questions anywhere else, I'm not going to see them. Once I read the questions and answer them, it's over. So if you didn't get your question answered, or if you have a question, you comment down below, and the next time I will answer. So let's just get this ball rolling. I got my new eyeglasses on, so I can't wait. Okay, so I did the newest first instead of top, so we're going to try that way, because I notice sometimes I miss a few, I think, because they just do the top. So I'm going to go through them all, okay? From Barbie Juarez says, will you be going on Bridget's and Holly's podcast? I know they said they would love to have you. Yeah, I mean, they invited me, and so, yeah, I'm willing to do it. We just got to figure out a day and time and all that. They're going through all the videos, and I got some stuff booked, and they got stuff booked, so we just got to collaborate a time and date and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go on the podcast eventually. So yeah, that's probably going to happen. Hosea asked, have you heard the girls next level with Holly and Bridget? What do you think about being on the pod with them? Yes, I will love to be there. I'm always supporting my girls. Oh, Marcos, I've never seen someone touch their nose in my life. I know, I touch my nose a lot. Allergies, and also I think I have phantom, I think I feel phantom touches. A lot of times my little hairs blow in my in my face, and I feel hairs in my face, but I think I also have phantom feelings, there's something there and there's not there. So yeah, I do touch my face and nose a lot. Thanks for noticing. Emily Ejidi asks, hi Stacy, I was wondering if you'd be on Holly and Bridget's podcast. It'll cool you up. Yes, I'm planning to do that. I have a feeling that we're going to have a lot of those questions. The answer is yes. Leda asks, I have a question for you. for your next video. You have mentioned you can't have kids, but did you ever want kids in the past, feel pressure to have kids at any point? I guess when I was younger, I felt pressure to have kids and get married because my grandparents were always like, I could be the CEO of Disneyland, but it didn't matter. I'm not a success until I was married with kids. I mean, that's kind of like with grandparents. Like when you're raised with grandparents, that's kind of what it is. So I just realized I need lotion bad. I took a shower without lotion, so I feel very dry. But as years go by, no, I don't miss it. I have cats. To me, it's like taking care of beings is taking care of beings. So I don't think everyone needs to have kids. So I'm really fine with it. I'm happy the way my life went around. So yeah, when I was younger, because you think that's what you're supposed to do, but you just get wiser. And like, not everyone maybe needs to do that. Jennifer McCormick asks, I forgot another question. Did Hef's oldest son, David, ever come around the mansion? Yeah, David came around a lot. And he was really nice. Like, I got along with all of his children. David and Marson and Cooper. So yeah, he came, not a lot, because he lived I think he lives like in Northern California, but he came around like during Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that. So he's really nice. Jennifer McCormick also asked, did you get paid to be on The Girls Next Door? No, no payment whatsoever. Just a privilege just to be there. And it was a reality show, so I knew you walk in, there's going to be cameras there. So, but not even for my wedding, I didn't get paid. However, they did pay for the wedding, and it was a really good party, and I really got good videos. So I'm not a hater. Everything's fine with me. Kristen 88 asks, hi Stacy, thank you for being so honest and for all that you do. If it weren't for you and this valuable American history would be left to wayside. My question is, did you read Jill Ann Spaulding's book, Hugh Hefnerland, aka Upstairs? It's very juicy, but I wonder how much of it's true. She was actually murdered by her partner, who was mentioned in the book a few years back, but her stories have always fascinated me. What? Did you ever see around the mansion? What was the general consensus among the people at the mansion about her? I'm sure Hef was shocked she was able to self-publish such a salacious tell-all. He tried to shut it down at every turn, but she was able to release it on the internet. Thanks for reading you. I didn't know she was murdered. I have no idea. I'm going to have to Google that. I think that might be mixed up with somebody else. I don't know about that. But Joanne only showed up for like a weekend. So her book was kind of like, I don't think how tell-all it was. Everything that she said was pretty much already out there in the press. And she was only there for a weekend. A weekend. So there's not really much to tell. So I don't know. I just kind of rolled my eyes at her book. I just rolled my eyes. But I didn't know she's no longer with us. I'm going to have to Google that when we get off this, because I'm like, what? What? That's news to me. I didn't know that. Hosea asks, how do you feel about you are portrayed in Girls Next Door Season 1, Episode 11, when you sit closest to Hef at the movie night? Oh, I knew it was just a play. I knew they were just playing around. I kind of went with it. They knew. They know me. Like, I was one of the girlfriends. Like, really? He's going to have 7 girlfriends. I could flirt all I want with Hef, but yeah, no. It was just all games. Hi, Dee. What was it like transitioning from living at the mansion and being girlfriend to moving out of the mansion and being back in the real world? Well, I always kept my apartment. I never let it go. It was never really a secret either. I just never let it go. I would never get rid of a beachfront apartment. Like, you never know what's going to happen. I like to have my own stuff. So I always kind of had that. And being a girlfriend, I was technically a girlfriend for like a year, But the rest of the 16 years I was going up there, it was just basically as a friend or going on the weekends or seeing Bridget and Holly or just hanging out. So it was only 1 year. And yeah, I kind of like a Playboy lifestyle. I would have loved to have been a girlfriend longer if it wasn't for the mean girls getting me out. Because I had a blast. I was fine with it, which is probably why I got kicked out, because they wanted someone that wanted more and wanted more, because if they asked for more and he says, well, Stacy's fine, I kind of, it was like grading on a curve, like I was kind of cramping their lifestyle. So I transitioned fine. Oh, I forgot to heart this one. Brandon goes, hi Stacy, I love your videos. Questions, were the people at the mansion surprised by the huge success of the girls next door? Also, could you tell that they were treated better than any of Hef's previous girlfriends? No, I think they were treated all the same. I mean, Hef, I didn't really think, even though the show was successful, Hef treated the girls like the girls. Like, he thought of it as his show, and it was about him. So I don't think he really treated them any better or any worse. But that's just my take on it. Their take totally different. So I don't think he treated anyone differently, because Hef was always famous, so he was used to that. So nothing was outside the norm for that. Elaine Alexandra says, hi Stacy, I always hear about Fun in the Sun parties, but what would you do if it rained or was cold? Well, if it rained or was cold, we'd go to the game house, and he would do his backgammon inside the game house, and we would all just play in the game house. And there's like a little patio area, or we'd be inside. But Fun in the Sun was typical during when weather was good. So it didn't really rain all that often. But in the colder months, Fun in the Sun, we did go to the game house, and that's where we were at. Heidi asked, were you still going to the mansion during when Sarah Burchard and Anna Sophia days? Did you ever get to know them? Yeah, they were fine. They were lovely people. I didn't know them as well as Holly and Bridget, of course, but they were lovely people. They were fine. They were professional models before, I think, Playboy or after Playboy. So no, I liked them. Just Bridget and Holly, I was just closer to, that's all. And Courtney asked, I have a few questions about the movie screenings at the mansion. What did Hef write about in his pre-movie notes? Did he talk about the movie facts, or were they notes about any significance about the movies had to him? Also, why did Hef chose to screen Casablanca every year on his birthday? Is a story behind that choice other than just being a great film? I always look forward to those videos. Well, Hef's movie notes were very informative, intense, like behind the scenes. And I think Dickie Band helped write those notes to him. And after a while, he would play some of the same movies. Like, he would have new movies, but he would always kind of like have there'd be a lot of repeats. And so he'd probably keep them in a folder. And so he had them, and basically it was like talk about behind the scenes of what was going on and the time and the era and what was going on that year, and a little like trivia things. Oh, if you notice the shoes and those actress, they were hurting her feet, and just they were really extensive notes. I can't really remember anything specifically. And Casablanca, the reason he played it every year on his birthday, because that was his favorite film. That was his favorite movie. So that was his movie that he would play on his birthday. And we would have Casablanca nights, and he would turn his whole mansion into Rick's Cafe, and we'd have caviar by candlelight and champagne, and everyone would dress up. It was quite fun. So yeah, it's his favorite movie. Heidi asked, was there still Fun in the Sun Sundays when the Girls Next when Girls Next Door was being filmed? Didn't seem like it was. Oh, I guess what she means was Fun in the Sun still going on during Girls Next Door. Oh yeah, Hef's schedule was Hef's schedule. Nothing changed. the filming would have to work around it, basically. So yeah, we had fun in the sun. Probably because they got, the only reason they probably didn't film it that much was because, okay, it's repeat footage. So yeah. Mark Bandrew asks, "Hi Stacy, just discovered your YouTube videos and they are great. Speaking of nerds, I've always been fascinated by the business of Playboy, the branding, marketing, etc. On a typical weekday at the mansion, did Hef interact much with people like the girlfriends and various guests, or we squirreled away working in the office most time?" Oh no, like when set times when people were there for movie and dinner, Hef would come down and eat dinner with everyone and talk to everyone. And during the movie, he was there during the movie, of course, watched the movie with everybody, and then mingle a little bit after the movie, but pretty much went upstairs after the movie. He didn't really mingle around after the movie so much. So yeah, working during the day, Monday through Friday during the day, yeah, he was upstairs working in his bedroom or in his office or something like that. But at night, in the evening, if there was something planned, he was downstairs with everybody. Natalie G asks, "Hey Stacy, what do you think of Holly and Bridget's new podcast launching later this month? Would you like to be a guest star in it?" Yes, I would, and I will be. Pretty sure I will be. Liz A asks, "Hi Stacy, would you go back and do it all over again? Would you? Also, can you give an update on what color you're currently using on your hair? Thank you so much." Yes, I would definitely go back and do it again. And it would be nice to oh God, just looking at things I need to dust. Yeah, I don't regret it at all. And the color of my hair, I haven't dyed my roots in a long time. You can see it. But it's just Preference by L'Oreal. And it's called Blondish Red or Red. I think it's called Blondish Red. It used to be called Copper Penny. But it's basically a strawberry blonde. Just a really cheap strawberry blonde. I think it's Preference by L'Oreal. And I just do my roots. But lately I've been letting my roots grow out because I really don't mind it so much. So yeah, it's time to probably do it again though. Munzo, did you play in the softball game season 5 of Girl Next Door? I didn't play softball, but I was there. I'm not a sports girl, but I did have an outfit. And I was basically like a ball girl or something, but yeah, I don't play. I'm not a sports girl, but it was fun. I was there. Sabrina Niebuhr asks, "Hey again, already asked a few questions, but there popped a couple more. I would like to know if you went to Hef's funeral." No, I did not. I wish I did, but no, I did not. Things were different then. He was married. And the new administration, not meaning his wife, but I mean a new administration with Playboy was going on. So, no, I did not go. And were you able to stay updated to his health situation after he stopped allowing visitors? How'd you find out about his passing? Hope it's okay to ask. Love you. I found out about his passing like everybody else, through the media. I was cut off the list a lot, not just me, a lot of people, once his health started declining and social media was being more prominent. He just didn't want pictures out there and he wanted more of an intimate crowd, I guess. So I found out like everybody else. But I knew it was coming because he was getting older and he's getting more frail. So it's he lived a long life. It wasn't like something happened bad to him. It was just basically his time was then. So it was actually, I think it was a beautiful transition. I think it all worked out fine. I don't think he was in any pain. I don't think he died of any kind of problem other just complications of getting older. So, yeah. Jennifer Van Dusen asked, "So much fun. Thanks for sharing. You're really sweet." Thank you. Candy Kisses XOXO asked, I love you at the Renaissance Fair with Bridget. You had a better personality. Well, I don't want to say that. Wish you'd been the third girlfriend. Well, thank you. Well, Renaissance Fair was always fun. Me and Bridget kind of shared similarities, what we like to do. And the Renaissance Fair was one of them. We really liked it, and it was really cool that Hef and the rest of the girls came with us one time. And yeah, I wish I was a girlfriend longer too. I was having a blast. I mean, I had, the only thing is like getting the glammed up was kind of rough for me, as you can tell. I'm not a high heel girl. I'm not a glam girl, but hey, when you have a team working on you, I could have probably pulled it off. Famous 21 me. Could you order champagne 24/7 at the mansion? Thinking, oh yeah. Too bad I wasn't really that much of a drinker then. I'm going backwards into time. Yeah, I probably could have. Yeah, you could order champagne anytime you want. You could have a bottle brought to your room. But me and Bridget would have one glass of wine and go to sleep. Now, no, I don't even drink wine. I'm drinking whiskey and Coke right now. Actually, I'm drinking whiskey and the Dream World Coke, which tastes like mango. Anyone tried the new Coca-Cola Dream World? It tastes like mango. It tastes like mango soda. Spoiler alert. Chrissy Rose Up asked, how do you feel about the Secrets of Playboy? I thought it was interesting, like everyone else. I mean, I'm not going to deny anyone's story. There were some fascinating things. I loved hearing more about the bunnies that worked at the bars and what they went through. That was interesting to me. That was interesting to me because I don't think their stories actually got told. Told? That sounds weird. Those stories never got told? I don't know. Comment below. Toad? That sounds weird. Told? Anyway. You know what I'm saying, right? Hope you do. Lily Mack says, did you ever secretly wish you could be a Playmate in the magazine? I know that in the beginning, both Holly and Bridget were told that they didn't fit the look in the magazines. I believe have told Holly she wasn't photogenic enough, and Bridget tried out and didn't make it. It wasn't until they got popular on the show that they were in the magazine, still not as Playmates. There were so many beautiful women. What made a Playmate, what not? I don't know. It was weird what made a Playmate and what was not. It's just whatever formulas that's in people's heads and voting and everything like that. The main thing is they want you to be new. Yes, I would have loved to be a Playmate, but I could never be a Playmate. I already was established model doing stuff. Playboy wants to be the one that discovers you. So if you already have a past doing something, you're probably not going to be a Playmate. They want to be discovering because they want that to be the stepping stone to other things. And Playboy was the first to bring you out, kind of like a debutante ball. And also, I believe Bridget and Holly would have been beautiful Playmates. It's just at that time, every girlfriend he made a Playmate. I'm sure Playboy was like, enough with your girlfriends being Playmate, have enough. And then it got cut off. And then his girlfriends could not be Playmates. I don't think it was because they weren't photogenic enough. I think it was just bad timing. I think too many girls became Playmates. That was his girlfriends. And as soon as they became the Playmate, they left. As soon as they became, and after a while, I was like, oh really? Every time I give you a Playmate, you live? Then no more. And I'm sure even Playboy got enough. Can your girlfriend stop being Playmates? It's just looking really bad. To me, that's why they weren't Playmates. That's my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but that is my opinion. Okay. Andrew Sandolovich, I'm begging you to film without the birds. No, I'm not not liking that. No. Of course, now I'm filming here, but no, they live there. No, my birds, that's their apartment. If they want to chirp, they're going to chirp. So, no. Autumn Hines asks, hi, Stacy. Can you tell us anything you know about the Bentley twins and where are they now? Also, where's Tina Jordan? She seemed to have disappeared. I don't know. I don't even know if she has an Instagram, Tina Jordan. I know she has a kid, so I don't really know the Bentley twins. I have no idea. Maybe I should try to Google them. And, you know, of course, anyone could Google them. So maybe I'll Google them later and see what they're up to. I really don't know. I mean, they were all fine to me, so I have no ill feelings. So I hope they're all doing good. Hannah Keller says, hi, second question. What are some of your favorite beauty products from the early 2000s? You're around the time. Playboy, favorite makeup brand, hair products. Well, I used to be an Avon lady, so I had a lot of Avon stuff, and I did wear a lot of highlighter around the eyes. I used to wear I used to put a bunch of highlighter around the eyes and right here, and like bronzer and stuff. And then of course the black eyeliner, really thick, and you know, the 2000s stuff, which is still good. I still like it. Just, as you can tell right now, all I have is eyelashes, and I feel all I need is eyelashes and lip balm. I have eyelashes and lip balm, so I kind of downgraded. But I think that was, and vitamin C serum. I've always loved retinol, vitamin C, and hydrochloric acid, whatever that is. But those are the three things I always use on my face. And of course, I exfoliate like crazy. I exfoliate a lot. Hannah Keller also asks, hi Stacy, love your sweetness and positivity in your videos. I was wondering if you had advice for anyone going through a tough time in life. You seem to take on all in stride. I apologize if it's not Playboy related. Thanks so much. Well, thank you if I come off that way, but yes, I go through depression. I was going through it earlier today. I have bouts of depression a lot. I think I talked about it. I mean, no alarms. I mean, I just deal with it because I know it's just in my own friggin' head. Life is wonderful. Life is great. Whenever I feel like that, I just get on my bike. I go on a bike ride. I go on a walk, or I go for a swim. I just try to get out of it because I know the world is wonderful and great and everything's fine. It's just me feeling like I'm not doing what I should be doing, like I should be doing more, but I don't know what I should be doing. So I just feel like I'm spinning my wheels to this day. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. So yeah, so I try to be positive because I do see positivity in things, even though I feel depressed sometimes. So I'm like everyone else. I get really sad for no reason. Sometimes. I don't know why I get depressed. Why am I depressed? But I get that way. I do. Okay, Sweet D asks, hi Stacy, I adore your videos. You're cute as a button. I wish your positivity would be bottled. Perhaps a bit of niche question, but who walks all the dogs? I wondered if they ever got decent walks for their doggies. I work with dogs with something in the forefront of my mind. Well, the mansion, it's a big place. And the dogs got to go wherever they wanted to go. Up and down, like inside the mansion, running around. That's a lot of places to run to. And then they had the backyard, they had the front yard, mainly the front yard. So there's a lot of places to walk. So we didn't really have to walk them anywhere because they would just run. When it was time to go potty, you just open the door, they go up the front door and they go potty and they just run amok. They just run amok, and then so there was no problem walking them. They had a big yard, basically, a very big yard, and they had a lot of exercise and a lot of butlers taking care of them, making sure everything was fine. Holly Day asked, question, what do you mean when you say a carny? Do you work food concessions or do you actually work a carnival? Isn't traveling carny a job? Are rides and games concession? When I say I'm a carny, yes, okay, I'm a seasonal worker as well. Besides being a fetish model, I still do that. I still have my websites, and I am a laundry delivery girl. But I'm also a seasonal worker, meaning strawberry season, I work at the strawberry farm. Pumpkin season, I work at like a pumpkin festival where we have rides and we have games that you play games and you win prizes. So yeah, I'm a carny. I don't travel. Some of the people might travel, but it's just a local pumpkin festival that has rides. So I put the kitties on the rides. I put the belt on them. I make the ride go up. I make the ride go down. I whatever they need me to do, I do. And then during the holiday season, I work at it's a Christmas tree lot, but there's rides there too. I work the carnival, the carousel. I work the train. I work the giant slide. So yeah, I'm a carny. I'm a carny. Because, they have those things where you throw things at balloons and pops and you get a prize. So it's kind of like a fair kind of thing. So, yeah, I kind of like the name being a carny, too. It's kind of fun. So, yeah, I'm a carny. I'm a carny. So, yeah, so that's one of my other jobs. Teresa, when you lived at the mansion, was there still family night? If so, did Kimberly come too, or just the boys? Yes, there was family night. It was just the boys. But Kimberly would come around, but I didn't see her that often except in the gym. Like if I was working out in the gym, she would come. She had like these big, massive dogs. And then she would bring they were huge. So I would run into her in the gym. She was really nice to me. Nothing bad. But I would see her very so often because she did live across the street. Not across the street. I'm sorry, next door with the kids. Because the kids were not 18 yet. Marcia and Cooper were still young. So I saw her once in a while. She was nice to me. Christina English asks, "Hi Stacy, love your video, especially your Q&A. It makes my day. My question for you is, did the hairdresser on the Girls Next Door, Laurent, take care of all the hair needs for the girlfriends, or was it a different salon? Is he still in business?" Well, Laurent used to work for Hosea, and we used to go, am I saying it right, Hosea, in Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive. That's where we get our hair and makeup done. Hosea wasn't there that often, but Laurent was one of the head guys, and he would do the hair, and I think Eddie, if I forget his name, would do the makeup, and then we'd get our nails done. Like basically we got the hair done, hair dyed, blown out, put up, half whatever we want, whatever hairdo we wanted. We'd get our makeup done and we'd get our nails done. And all us 7 girls would go there. So it was an all-day thing. Because we were there, because there's 7 of us. And there's only a few of them. So we're there all day. And then we went out that night. But then Laurent, I think, got his own salon later on. But then he started coming to the mansion when the Girls Next Door, when the TV shows come on. He would come to the mansion and he'd use Bridget's room, and they would all get ready in Bridget's room, and that was like the salon area where we would do all the hair and makeup and stuff. So they started coming to the mansion, which is nice. Because, it's like, oh, God, it was like, oh, I still don't go to the salon. I'm just not a salon girl. To me, that's not relaxation. That's why I do my glue-on nails. I don't find it fun. I don't find it fun at all. Now, they were nice people. Don't get me wrong. I love talking to them. That part's fine. I just don't like salon. I just don't like, there's better things to do. That's just me. That's just me. Some people love it. It's like a spa treatment. It's relaxing for them. To me, it's like nails on chalkboard. I can't handle it. I just can't. Annie asks, "Hi Stacy, I love your channel. My question is, have you any of the mean girls ever apologized to you how they treated?" No, because I don't think they get it. I don't think they thought they were mean. I think they were just they just had an agenda, and I was just in their way. I don't know. And yeah, Renee was nice until later on, but yeah, it's just different personalities. I can't explain them, and I can't explain them. I don't know what was going on in their head. Haley, "Hi Stacy, were you around when Stephanie Hendricks was a girlfriend? How did the 7 girls treat you?" Oh yeah, I came around when she was one of the main girlfriends, and it was an interesting story. I think I told this story before. When I first went out, I was walking with Hef, and they were all in the limo already, and I was walking with Hef, and she goes, "I got him." She goes, "You're not sitting next to Hef." I go, "No, I don't mean this. No, it's your spot, honey. You were here before me." She goes, "What?" And then she goes, She goes, well, I just want to let you know that, I'm here first. I go, I totally understand. Of course, I would never step on your toes. Honey, you earned your spot. You sit next to Hap. I'm going in the back. Seriously, I'm no threat to you. And then she looked at me and she goes, oh my God, Stacy, you're so sweet. You're cool. I go, you're cool. Don't worry about it, honey. I'm like, I'm not here to steal anyone's spot. I'm just having fun. And so we got along great after that. She thought I was going to be one of those girls. And I told her straight out, no, honey, you were here before me. You have a certain number. You're number 1 or number 2 or whatever with Hef. You earned it. You're here. I'm just along for the ride. I don't know how long this ride's going to last, but I'm just here. And so ever since then, we got along really great. Like, we cut to the chase right quick. Like, no, I'm not. You got me mixed up with someone else. I'm not that girl. And then she was like cool with me. So, no. I loved her. She was really sweet to me. Very sweet. AC Campbell asks, hi Stacy, another fun video. Thanks for posting these. I'm curious about the parties in Hef's bedrooms after hours. Were guys included? Oh, hell no. No guys included. It was just us girls and Hef. Was it rhythm or spontaneous? We just, Wednesdays and Fridays, we would have parties in Hef room after going out. I think you said he often directed the activities. Oh, not really. It was just, that was it. Wednesdays and Fridays. I think you said he often, okay, I already said that. Were there certain things he'd like to see have done? Did the girls develop favorite playmates among each other? And lastly, did Reg pet sit for you for this FetCon 2022? Okay, FetishCon, no. Reg did not pet sit for me. I had my friend Larry pet sit for me. And I don't know, I guess some of the girls got along with other girls and other playmates more. I don't really know. I mean, sometimes I don't even know what's real and what's not real. I don't know who was really friends, who was not really friends. Because sometimes you think someone's your friends and then they end up not being friends. So I don't know what was real and what was not real. And I really didn't care. So to this day, I have no idea if they were really all friends or not. I really don't know. I know me, Holly, and Bridget were really friends, and of course, Crystal Camden. I know we're really friends, because look, there's no reason for us to still be talking, yet we still talk. So, test of time, it's been 20-something years, so, yeah. Haley, what was your upkeep maintenance routine at the mansion? How often did you get Botox fillers? How colored tan were there routines you used to follow now? Well, Botox, I still don't get that often. I should do it. You're supposed to do it every 6 months. But back then, I would get it done like maybe every 2 years. I was cheap, and I just was not that salon girl. So maybe like every 2 years. And I think to this day, like right now, it's been 1.5 years since I got Botox. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I need to get it done. I just don't want to part with that money, you know what I mean? Easy. I need it. But, so yeah, not that often. My hair, well, I was blonde, so I'd have to do the roots like I think I did it like every 3 weeks, I think. Fillers, no fillers back then. I didn't even know about fillers back then. Maybe there was fillers back then, but I didn't even know anything about that. And getting tan, I would just lay out a lot, or I'd go to the tanning bed. To this day, look at me. I like being tan. I'm always out in the sun. So I guess I still follow the same routine, I guess. Yeah. Ola to Aloha asks, do you think Holly was jealous of Kendra? To this day, Holly is obsessed with talking about Kendra and her airtime. I had read a producer of the Girls Next Door said Holly would use a stopwatch to make sure the airtime was fair. Photographer on Heather McDonald's Juicy Scoop podcast said Holly would follow them around and taking pics of Kendra and try to get the photo shoot, and he declined. I don't know how true that is. I mean, I'm going to believe Holly when all that. I don't think she had a stopwatch. I never seen her use a stopwatch. I mean, I could see the favoritism of Kendra, like from a mile away. Anyone that had a pulse could see that. They just had a liking to her. She was young, she was crazy, she was unpredictable. She had mood swings and she could get away with it. And she just had that magic. She could get away with things that other girls could not. And that's just the way it is. And we just recognize that. I recognize that. Not that being jealous, you just recognize that. I recognize that she was kind of like a favorite. I could see it. Not being jealous, not being petty. That's just the true statement. I could see it a mile away. But that's with everything. Like, I see that with other things too. Like, not just in that situation, but with other things in life. You can see who's the golden child who could, even though if they do wrong, it doesn't matter. Like, they get away with things. There's just always that person, and there always will be. Bono Cat asks, "Hi Stacy, question. Do you know about Hef's older children felt about their dad's lifestyle, 7 girlfriends after his second marriage broke up? Were they concerned about spending, how they treat the girlfriends?" I think the children were fine. Like, they grew up with it. They knew Hef was Hef. Whether they agreed with it or not, didn't matter. Hef was still a pretty good father. He still made time for them. He still always was happy to see them. Very encouraging. What I saw. Just very supportive of whatever his children wanted to do. And so I think everything was fine. To my knowledge, I think everything was fine. And they treated us fine. They treated me fine, at least that I know of. Shelly Buttram asks, "Hi Stacy, did you live close to the mansion? Were you allowed to come and go anytime you like? I heard Hef was strict about things like that." Well, close, yeah, I live close, but LA traffic, at least an hour to an hour and a half to get home, only because of traffic. There was one time it took me 4 hours because there was a traffic jam. So I live close, but LA traffic is never really that close. And yes, I could come home anytime I want, except that if I was staying at the mansion, curfew is 9 p.m. Even if I was a guest, that'd be rude if I came to the mansion at 10 o'clock at night. Like, 9 o'clock is what, because, you don't want people, I get it, you don't want people coming in and out of the mansion all night. Like, people coming in at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of freaky and creepy. You know what I mean? Because I know. So, no. I paid attention to the curfew, and I got there before 9 o'clock. Not a problem to me. I totally understand that. Linda Hurst asks, "Hi Stacy, what was your favorite Girls Next Door episode to be in? What was your favorite Girls Next Door episode to watch? Love you." Well, my marriage was kind of cool because it was all about me. Me and me and me and my friends. I got my friends in there, and it's like really cool that they paid for everything, and it was a really fun party. They didn't capture a lot of my wedding party, but my wedding was crazy. If you ask Bridget and Holly and even Kendra, like, it was friggin' crazy. There's a lot they didn't even capture. Like, my husband kissed a guy because there was this one guy that was in love with him, and he was so sad that we got married because he had a crush on my uncle. If you want to kiss him, here's your... So they tongue kissed. In fact, they kissed so hard they bled. Like, seriously, I wish I could get the outtakes on that whole weekend because it was so crazy. And I'm not even kidding. It was crazy. Like, crazy. It was this rock star wedding that was just totally out of hand, like Motley Crue, out of friggin' hand. Where like Johnny Punxsutawney had a keg, and he brought the keg in, and there's a jacuzzi for the men's, but he filled up with ice and a rock star, and he put so none of the guys could use the jacuzzi, and everyone was like, "What the hell? What is this, like bringing blue collar?" Like the Beverly Hillbillies are coming to Beverly Hills. Here we go. So yeah, we got to talk about that when I'm on the podcast, because that weekend was friggin' crazy. Like, hello crazy. Tyrese asks, "Kind of a Playboy question. Stacy, spill the tea about Tom Likas. I remember hearing you on the radio. Was he the same person on the radio, or was it all show?" Oh yeah, I was on the Tom Likas show, and he would do shows at the Playboy Mansion a lot. And yeah, Tom is Tom. Tom has his opinions, and whether you like it or not, those are his opinions. But Tom's always a sweetheart to me. I love Tom. So yeah, Tom is Tom Likas, 100%. But I get him. I understand him. I think he's a nice guy, but I better not say that too loud. I think he's a nice guy. Abby Olson says, also, were you invited to Kendra's wedding? Yeah, I was at her wedding. She got married at the Playboy Mansion. I was there. If you watch the show, you'll see me and my husband on there. So, yeah, we were definitely there. Abby Olson says, please tell more Joe stories. Did Joe have the least favorite girl? Oh, I don't know. Joe Pia. Oh, God, I can't say the word now. But I don't think he had the least favorite girl. He was a head of security. And did any of the staff get fired? I don't recall anyone getting fired. I think there was one guy because he would massage the Playmates. And I think it was all fine. Like, it was not sexual, but you can't touch the Playmates. I think he got fired, but I'm not sure. Also, I think Robin Maya Hawke from Stranger Things would be a good pick for playing you in Holly's TV show. Oh, Robin. Oh, but she's really tall. Wow, that's a compliment from Stranger Things. Maya Hawke, you think she should play me? I mean, that's a compliment, but she's really tall. I'm 5'2". I'm tiny, so I don't know. But thank you. I mean, she's cool. She's really talented. Yeah, I guess if height's not a factor, but she's tall. She's like her mother. She's tall. Lisa Marie asks, hello Stacy, I've already commented on this video, but another question that popped in my mind was the following. I know that the mansion had 24/7 security, but were there any instances of security breaches or intruders while you lived there? No, I mean, there was this one party where this guy went upstairs, but me, Marston, and oh God, now I can't think, and Cooper ran into him, and we're like, why are you here? Who are you here for? And he was saying, I'm here for Hef, and he didn't know that was Hef's children, and I lived there, and I was in room 3, and so we confronted him, and we told security, this guy, but then he ended up staying, so he must have been someone popular, but that's about it. Like, we pretty much caught all the intruders. It wasn't that bad. Like, we have really good security, so that was the only intruder that I kind of know about, only because I was there and I caught him upstairs. I'm like, you're not supposed to be up here. And Cooper and Marston was with me. Jenna Churchwell asks, do you miss the trips to Hosea Barcelona? Yes and no, but no. Actually, no. I mean, just to be there was kind of nice, and to get the treatment, and you walked out beautiful, but it took like 8 friggin' hours. But then again, it wasn't just me. It was like 7 girls, so you have to wait your turn. So, yeah, I don't really miss it. Why'd you stop being a girlfriend? I didn't. The girls didn't want me there anymore, but I still was there, so it didn't really work out for them. I was still there. 15, 16 years straight. Carrie Brewer asks, hi Stacy, I sent you a gift from your wish list. It might be there August 2nd. Have a nice day. Oh, I think I did a shout out. Go on my YouTube video. Whenever someone buys me something off my Amazon wish list, which is linked down below, I always do a video shout out. So thank you, Carrie. Jenna Krieger asks, hi Stacy, how long were you Hef's girlfriend for? How many other girlfriends did Hef while he was girlfriend? Well, he had 7 girls. And I was a girlfriend, technically a girlfriend for like maybe a year, but that didn't matter. I still came up. I still was in room 3 or room 5, and I still was there. So, yeah, which is nice. It was nice. I'm creeping it real. Was there ever an event or situation at the Playboy Mansion that you felt uncomfortable or unsafe? You seem to have shared most of your positive experience with us. No, I felt very safe there. If ever there was a problem, go straight to security, and they'll handle it. So, my safety was even when I brought my grandmother one time to the Playboy Mansion, and she saw, and I brought her there during the day when there was nothing going on, but there was staff, and she looked at me and she goes, I'm happy you're here. There's people here all the time. You're not alone. You're taken care of. She knew I was taken care of, which is lovely, like, which is true. If anything was wrong, all I have to do is, hey, sorry, there's a gnat. Crescent City Tarot asks, hi there, are you originally from California? Yes, born and raised. And how involved were your friends and your family at the mansion life? I really enjoy your Q&As. Well, my friends, not so much. I mean, like, unless they were a girlfriend, like, sometimes I was allowed to bring a girlfriend along to go out with us. I brought my friend Gloria and another friend one time. So you could bring, like, girlfriends, but not guys, of course. But that's okay. And I told you I brought my grandmother once to the Playboy Mansion. So, so yeah. I got to bring them along. That was nice. Yeah, so they were fine with that. Jackie Perez asked, Stacy B, I think Hap had a good talent for recognizing good soul he saw, and you and the three girls next door too. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Jackie also asked, Stacy, you're going to look like a roller skating instructor from season 6 with a deep tan. Oh, I gotta see that. I know, I'm getting really tan. I'm getting like beef jerky. In fact, I gotta put lotion on. My skin's like getting like a little beef jerky-ish, but I can't help it. I like going swimming. I went swimming today. It was nice. A little cold, but it was nice. Maria asked, please give me a chance to contact you on Instagram. Well, I'm on Instagram, so I don't really check my DMs, but go on my Instagram, I guess. Lindsay asked, hey Stacy, thank you for always helping animals and taking the time out of your day to make these videos. Whatever happened to the Mean Girls? Are they upset after they left a reality show being filmed there? I don't know. I haven't talked to them since, and I'm fine with it. Lisa Marie, hi Stacy, love all your videos, and thank you for taking the time to answer our question. My question is, how did you decide what to wear to the different events at the Playboy Mansion? You had to dress up or wear a costume with any guidelines you had to follow? No, I mean, I had a lot of outfits already because I was a fetish model. And so I would just like pick an outfit I had and wear it and kind of play around with it. Like I keep saying, I'm not really the glamorous one. I would just kind of like tinker with it. And at that time I wore wigs a lot, and so I didn't really have to worry about my hair because my hair got I had alopecia, and my hair from being bleached blonde was like kind of falling out. And so I said, screw this. So I shaved my head and I started wearing wigs towards the end of of everything. Of course, when I got married, that was my real hair, my red hair. It finally grew out, and I didn't want to bleach anymore, so I just did the strawberry blonde, which is easy for me because I already have red tint to my hair. Now I forget the question. But yeah, I just picked out different outfits. I didn't really put too much thought into it. I just threw on something that I had already because I have a lot of clothes. I have too much, actually. In fact, I gotta throw things. One of these days I gotta throw things out. But then why? I don't really have to throw it out. It's not bothering me. But I wouldn't be able to find anything if I knew it. Everything's in the garage, and it's not organized like Holly's archive. Like everything's literally thrown in the garage, and I have no idea what's in each box. I have no clue. No clue. Yeah. So one of these days I'll go through it, or maybe not. Maybe one of these days I'll call it 1-800-GET-JUNK. Like, just get rid of it. Cicely Lynn asks, hey Stacy, I had a question. What was your favorite perfume in the Playboy Mansion days? Also your favorite perfume today? Have a spectacular day. I don't really have a favorite perfume. Like, okay, I'm seasonal. Like right now I'm wearing, it's called Beach. I think it's by Bobbi Brown. I don't know. It's some cologne. It's called Beach. And it smells like suntan lotion. It smells like suntan lotion. And I don't wear the cologne so much. What I do is I get a spray bottle, and I put a bunch of spray of the perfume, and then I mix it with water, and then I just kind of just spray it. I think it's an old Gina Tay bottle I put it in. And so it's part water, part cologne. So then when I'm feeling a little sweaty, I like to spray my whole body. And so I get a little hint of the scent. So during summertime, I wear beach. And then in the fall, I try to find like a fall type, like I always look, I don't even know, like I'll find different ones. I think, what's her name? God, I forget her name. She's married to ASAP Rocky. What's her name? God, I forget. She's a singer. Anyway, she has a cologne, and I mix that with water. Like I try to get like a fall, like a musty scent. And then in the springtime, I try to find like a strawberry scent. Like I go for that. I go on Amazon, I look for strawberries, or I look for autumn leaves, or I look for beach, and I get those kind of smelly things. God, now I can't remember her name. She used to date Chris Brown. Not Ariana Grande. Oh God, I can't remember her name. I think you're probably saying it right now, saying Stacy, but she has a fragrance I like. God, let me see. Who's married to ASAP Rocky?
According to Wikipedia, he began dating model Chanel
Rihanna.
in early 2013.
Rihanna has this cologne that I like, and so I spray it with what? That's what I have during the fall. So anyway, I don't know if that helps you, but I don't know. I never know what fragrances. I just go by. I like smelling like the season, whatever the season is. So yeah, beach is my favorite though. I love the smell of suntan lotion. So that's what I smell like right now. Was there replies? Chelsea asked, Stacy, ever been lost in your career direction? I have no idea what I want to be when I grow up. Oh, 100%. I still don't know what I want to do. That's why I do everything. I'm currently feeling lost. What is your advice for someone who's 30 but still doesn't know what to do or what meant to do? What's been your favorite job? Also, how do you stay so tan? Well, to tell you the truth, I never really had a job I don't like. If I don't like it, I quit. Because there's so many other jobs. Like right now, I told you, I do the strawberry farm, I do the pumpkin patch, and I do the Christmas trees, I do the fetish modeling, I do the laundry delivery, and still to this day, when I see a help wanted sign, I look to see what that entails. And what do I want to be when I grow up? I still don't know. All I know is I kind of got my dream, I'm just trying to maintain it. I live at the beach. I get summers off. I go ride my bike. I have my cats. I'm not rich or anything, but I got everything I need. I'm not rich, but I'm where I want to be. I just wish I was more productive in life. But hopefully that'll change. Hopefully I'll get more productive. I feel like I need to be more productive. So I don't know. I don't really have. I'm kind of in the same boat as you, even though I'm older. It's just, I wish it got better. Everyone says find your passion. I don't know what my passion is. It helps if you know your passion. I say follow your passion if you know what that is. I still don't know what that is. Sandra M. says, "Hi Stacy, I love these commentaries. Love that the series is still going. This is kind of a broad question, but goes along with the Secrets of Playboy docuseries. What is your opinion of cancel culture? Did you ever meet controversial, aka people now criminally charged, like Jeffrey Epstein or Bill Cosby?" I never met Bill Cosby, but we used to go to the jazz festival, and he was the MC for that. So I kind of met him, but not really. I never met Jeffrey Epstein. As far as I don't think I ever met him. I don't think I ever met anyone really and cancel culture, I don't know. I think people throw that around a lot as well. What's wrong with being held accountable? If you do something wrong, then maybe we should call you out. Now, being cancel culture, like cancel everything, but then it goes on both sides. People cancel. If you really have something valuable in there, and if you really did something wrong, just say you're sorry and keep doing what you're doing and make amends, and you'll be fine. But if you deny, and the people cancel, if you're canceled and you don't do anything about it, then you got to stick up for yourself. So I don't know. I don't think it's as serious as everyone puts it out to be. I mean, I think there should be accountability, and I think people are doing something wrong. If you call them out, you know. And I don't think anyone really is canceled unless they choose to be, unless they just lay down like a roach and don't do anything about it. In that case, what can you do? If you're not going to fight for yourself, no one else is going to fight for you. So you got to fight for yourself. If you're canceled, do something about it and get uncanceled. Okay? Life is hard. So, I don't know. I guess that's just my take on it. Sahihim Breen asks, "Hi Stacy, can you talk a bit more about how it was at the mansion after the 3 girlfriends, like during the last year of Hugh's life?" It was fine. I mean, I just hung out with like the people, the usual suspects. I mean, it was kind of weird that Holly and Bridget weren't there, but I was married at the time, so I'd bring my husband, but then that wasn't cool because he was no fun there. He was no fun. But yeah, everything was fine. I got along with a lot of the new girls who'd come around, and so I would hang out with them. So there's always new people to hang out with. So times change. It was still fine. God, it's getting late. This is over an hour long. Okay, I'm going to really try to hurry. Lakin Kennedy asks, "I can't believe Trump brought his daughter to lingerie parties." Oh, well, that's true. House of Hopwood asks, "Hi Stacy, I hope you're well. Recently subscribed and have been watching all your videos. You're awesome. I know you were treated badly by a few of the other girls during your time at the mansion. Love that you have true friendships and the other girlfriends, Holly and Bridget." Oh God, my battery's running low. I better hurry. How do you feel about the Playboy brand now, looking back and with all the documentaries that have come out in the past years? Just so you know, I think you're an amazing, strong woman. I appreciate you talking about your divorce. So down to earth and relatable. I wish as a woman we could talk more about court and divorce. Well, thank you. Yes, I have my going through the divorce, my divorce diaries, but I'm going to hurry this up because my battery, I just looked at my battery, it's going low. So yeah, just look at my past videos about my divorce. It's all there. Man in Black, I like your videos longer. Well, you got it. Juicy Culture Collection, thank you for always being so sweet and answering questions. I recently watched a few episodes, please. Playboy After Dark. Do you know why Hefner stopped doing the show? I don't know. The show was progressive. I really don't know. That was before my time, so I don't know why it stopped. I don't think he chose to stop it. I think just TV shows, canceled. I don't know. That was before my time. But yes, it was a good show. Sabrina Nybrogal asked, "Were you scared that one of the mean girls came to your room at night while you're sleeping to do something mean? And what was your typical day activity? Did you all go to the beach with friends? Did you go eat during the day?" No, I never was scared they're going to do anything. However, I did worry about my animals, but so far, nothing happened. Everything was fine. Activities during the day, either we hung out at the mansion or girls would go out shopping, or Bridget would always have something that she wanted to do, so I just would tag along with her because she had outfits she wanted to get fitted for and made, and she always had stuff she wanted to do, so she was good to tag along with, to do stuff with. So I always tagged along with her during the day. Sabrina Nyber asks, "When do you, Holly, and Bridget team up for YouTube? Love to see you all together." I'm sure we'll do that soon, and if Hef would still be alive, healthy, and doing this thing, would you still go attend a party, or would you feel too old nowadays? No, I probably would. If it was still going on, yes. If I was invited, yes, I would go. There's no such thing. I don't believe in ageism. Same with Hef. Hef didn't believe in it either. He still did what he did. So no, there's no such thing. I'm never too old. I will never be too old. Ever. Ever. I drink whiskey. Makes you feel better. Just kidding. Caitlin Yates asks, I love you, BB. You're precious. So glad to have your channel. Thank you. Men in Black. Did you ever meet Rena Sable, first WWF? No, I never met her, but she was on the cover. Victoria Silva said Trump, he tried to get close to her, but she rejected him. Oh, well, yeah, I believe it. Please answer my questions. I didn't see a question. But I believe that. Maria asks, hi, Stacy. I need to ask you about Miss Playboy 1997. Do you remember this girl, Victoria Silverstedt? Yeah, she's beautiful. I loved her. She's tall and she's still beautiful. Follow her on Instagram. She's Victoria Silverstedt. She is amazing. Beautiful, stunning woman. Carrie Brewer asks, do the mean girls from the Mansonsville talk hateful about you? I hope not. You're beautiful. I have no idea. I haven't seen them since the mansion days. Carrie Brewer also asks, yay, I get excited when I see your videos. Love you. Oh, thank you. Angelina Interrupted asks, for people wondering supposedly, oh, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to say things. Okay, you'll see that. Grateful Mama asks, I have a question for you. Did you ever see have sex with men? No. No. Never. Grateful Mom asks, you have been spoiling us with all these videos. Hope you're having a great week. Thank you. Jennifer Blakely asks, you made my day. I was literally watching your extra grocery haul. Hope you're having a great morning, doll. Amazing day. And that's it, guys. That is all the questions. And my battery's going low, and it's over an hour. So if you have any more questions about Playboy, anything Playboy related, put them in the comments down below. And I will do another Q&A, okay? I'm going to go put some lotion on because I'm feeling very beef jerky-ish. And yeah, so thank you for this little talk, and we'll definitely talk some more. So follow me, give me a like, subscribe, because I'm monetized now. Woo! So yeah, just follow me on all my social media, follow the links below, ask me a question, and we'll talk some more. And yes, I heard the podcast. I have a lot to say about Bridget's and Holly's podcast, but it's not fair for me to talk about it here. Whatever going on with the podcast, I will say it on their podcast because I'm not going to steal their thunder. This is all just about me and my Playboy stuff. So yeah. But I love them and I can't wait to go on their podcast. So to all my Stace-Cadets and all my Burkettes, I hope you have a groovy day. Until next time, peace.